One of the hottest teams in baseball. The Blue Jays have lost only 2 games in the last 2 weeks as they look to sweep away the St. Louis Cardinals.
And we may see a major league debut here today. 27-year-old Will Robertson is on the roster and may come in later in the game. He's got tons of family here as well, Jamie.
Now, Robertson was recently named the International League's Player of the Week. He grew up about 2 hours from here in Loose Creek, Missouri. So, no doubt, he grew up a St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Hopefully good to go. All the work in the meantime in the last 5 days have been normal for Matthew Liberatore, so looking for a bounce back here today.
2-strike pitch for the Toronto shortstop, and that's cut on and missed, and a good start for Liberatore. Rare swing and miss. Toronto is retired on strikes to start game 3.
And he lines the ball sharply into center field for a base hit.
So Guerrero with a bullet to center brings on Alejandro Kirk. He's been the offensive MVP in my opinion for the Jays. All he's done is pick up 7 hits and 10 trips to the plate.
He's basically the best player on earth.
And driven towards center, but shallow. And Victor Scott's going to put that away.
It's like a moral victory getting Kirk out.
No doubt.
He's 7 for 11 now. How convenient. The second baseman Gorman calls off Contreras. Gorman makes the catch at the edge of the outfield grass. The Blue Jays strand a runner. The Cardinals are coming up at Busch Stadium. Lauer is 38 up, 38 down for his big league career, 4.21 ERA. It's his 115th start. Mason Wynn has hit safely in 6 straight. 7 for his last 27 with a double, a walk.
As that one's rocketed into center, a full count base hit for Mason Wynn, the first of the day for the Cardinals. Well, like I said in our opening comments, offense hasn't been the problem for the Cardinals. It's been dramatic late, but they've put together their share of big innings against Toronto. It's stopping the Jays' big innings that's been the major issue. And Lauer throws that down the right field line. He picked off Guerrero too, and Mason Wynn all the way around to third on a 2-base throwing error.
We'll take all the help you'll give at this point. Lauer on this pickoff dropped that arm down. That was one that looked like Vladdy was picked off too. That stride did not look like it was directly over there to first base. Maybe opened himself up a little bit too much.
Broken bat, little roller toward first, and Guerrero will apply the tag. Wynn can't come home, 2 outs. Right-handers have had their problems with Lauer this year. They're batting 132 against him. Contreras will try to change that here. Tons of room in the middle of the field if he can serve one that way. And he just did. 1-0 Cardinals.
Well, how nice is that early lead for the Cardinals? Something they have not had yet in this series. A big clutch 2-out RBI single.
The Cardinals had better try somebody else. Arenado will fly out to Straw. Gorman the line out. And here is Joel Pozo.
Lauer, one of those guys that, and again, he's not probably going to go more than 5 innings max, but he's had some experience against the Cardinals. It hasn't been great, but also the kind of guy as a lefty, a little tricky, a good change of speed guy. Don't let him get settled down.
High towering fly ball to left. Clase back. That ball's carrying to the wall. Leaping try, can't get it. Pozo has hit a 2-out homer.
Pozo with his first home run for the Cardinals, his second of the year. 2-0 Cardinals.
Tyler Heineman getting the start here today. A well-traveled guy. He has been with 5 different major league teams in 10 different big league organizations. Grounds that one through the legs of Liberatore, and it might have nicked the base, and it gets by Gorman into center, and Heineman is at second.
You don't see a double like that very often.
Now that was a good magic trick.
I love it. Disappearing ball act right in front of our faces.
So now can the Blue Jays get something out of this? Now the top of the order is up, and this is where the Blue Jays have been so good in recent weeks.
Swing and a ground ball off the hill into center field, a base hit. Heineman around third. He'll come in to score, and it's 2-1. The Blue Jays cutting into the deficit in the third on the RBI single by Bo Bichette. Guerrero hustles it out to make that a fielder's choice rather than a double play. It was going to be a tough turn. Arenado and Gorman, the 2 Nolans, did all they could, but it's a runner on first in Vladdy with 1 out.
Fair ball. It'll ricochet out into left. Guerrero's on his way to third and slides in there safely on a base hit by Kirk. So first and third, 1 out, a run in. So now Springer, and a line drive to center field. This is well hit. It is going to be caught Right at the edge of the track by Scott, but Guerrero can easily tag and come in to score, and the sac fly by Springer ties the game. And Clase draws a walk, and the first two are aboard for the Blue Jays here in the fourth. So now with Tyler Heineman coming up, he's looking down to Carlos Fablis, a perfectly placed sacrifice to advance both runners.
And in that scenario, it did not matter what bunt play they ran. That was an absolute perfect bunt. It's close to the third base line. It's not hard back to the pitcher.
1 out pitch to Bo Bichette.
A high fly ball to right center. It is carrying and will be caught shy of the track by Burleson. In to score on the play is Straw. To third is Clase. Second RBI of the afternoon for Bo Bichette, and the Blue Jays have the lead. So they have scored 2 of their 3 runs on sacrifice flies in this game to come back and take the lead. And the power has come so far in recent weeks. They're hitting so many more home runs, but at times, Caleb, you still need to be able to do a little bit of this, and they are doing it here this inning.
Textbook professional baseball right there. Get him on, get him over, let Bo drive him in. Now you got to get a big 2-out hit to really extend that lead.
And there it is, a base hit into left. That will cash in Clase. An RBI single for Guerrero. It is 4-2. The Blue Jays trying to sweep the Cardinals, and they've come from 2-0 down to lead 4-2 here going to the top of the 5th. This one is drilled. Ernie Clement hits it out. He's 3 for 3 today, including a homer. It is 5-2. You know, you look at the reasons why this team is playing so well and maybe exceeding expectations. It's guys like Clement and Straw and Heineman. I mean, there are a lot of parts. Like, they are getting contributions 1 through 26 on this roster. A couple of outs in the 5th. And now a Blue Jay debut for a guy they signed about 6 weeks ago. A guy who's been with the Tigers and the Phillies in his big league career, Spencer Turnbull. And he got him. Chased a curveball. Turnbull strikes him out and has a scoreless inning in his Blue Jay debut. And Spencer Turnbull, 2 scoreless innings. The Blue Jays still lead by 3.
For now, the Cardinals have the tying run at the plate, but they need a big swing from Gorman to make a big change in the score.
Started him with 4 sinkers, the last 3 curves, still trying to put him away. Again, the 2-2 pitch to Gorman. He got him. Swing and a miss. And a sinker just above the knees, and it took a while, and he had to throw a lot of pitches, but he keeps the Cardinals off the scoreboard, so they are an out away from a sweep here in St. Louis. Got him. 99 as he strikes him out and ends the ball game, and he's got a souvenir. Tyler Heineman gave him that baseball, his first big league save. And the Blue Jays have swept the series and have now won 12 of their last 14 games.